My name's Cathy, and today I'm retelling a story I learned from Mohammed in Gaza, and the story is called Never Give Up. Once upon a time, a long time ago, in a very hot country, there was a boy called Rodney, and he was very happy there. He lived with his family and all was well in his world. But one year they suffered a severe drought. It didn't rain for days and weeks and months. The cattle started to die, the crops stopped growing. Even the trees, like the palm trees behind me here, started to wither and die. So there was no work for the farmers, little food for the people in the village. And so a meeting was arranged where they could all get together and try and come up with an idea of how to get water, and they all shook their heads and could think of nothing. But then Robbie stood up and said, "You remember the stories that our grandparents told us about the water that flows underneath the village? Perhaps we should try and dig a tunnel underneath our village and give us some water." And so the villagers all agreed, and for 7 days they dug and they dug and they dug. But they didn't seem to be getting anywhere, and the villagers were full of despair and they gave up. But Robbie said, "I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep on digging." And so he did. Day after day, night after night, week after week, he kept digging and digging and digging until that tunnel went underneath the village. And sure enough, there was water once more. And how delighted all the villagers were. The trees started to get strong and green again. The crops started to grow so the farmers could employ the workers to get the food to the villagers and they could eat. And so every time after that, whenever there was a problem in that little village, they all got together and they found a solution amongst themselves. And the moral of this tale is, if we all work together, a solution can be found. Be like Robbie and never give up hope. Thank you for listening.